Podcast. My name is Alex. That's Dylan Yoder. Over there is Mr. Clements.
Hello.
And
I can share to that camera.
Yeah, you'll be at that camera.
and this nerd over there.
That's mean.
Maverick Lane. It'd be nice.
That's mean.
I could hear him chewing. It was annoying me. He deserved it.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a separate mic just for that. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no. Stop it.
yeah. Oh, man. That's...
As soon as I go to do the intro, all I hear is... Thanks, Maverick.
Dylan's looking like he's like, well, let's get this going.
This is the regular
Yeah, this is
episode of
the
the
whole-
Wildcat Podcast.
So yeah, welcome to the podcast. As Alex said, our wonderful host. I'm gonna keep on pressing buttons here. Alex, enjoy editing this.
Whoa!
Yeah. So today's a special podcast for multiple reasons. It's the first of the calendar year, and it's the first of it's the first time that we have our debaters on today. So
Unfortunately.
What? No, never mind. I won't say it. Never mind. Oh.
I mean, you guys have something big going on this weekend. I know what it is because I'm going with you. But you guys want to tell us what that is?
Oh yeah. So it's actually kind of a funny story because I was thinking about it in comparison to last year. It was just some state qualifying tournament, and last year there was Dylan and Eli were partnered up, and then there was me and Ethan, and total because it was just the four of us. It was 10 total rounds, and it was probably me and Ethan won one. Other than that, it was 1-9. Every round was lost, and me and Dylan were just laughing about in the car on the way back. And then coach was like, "Well, next year, looking forward to state." Me and Dylan looked at each other "Yeah, good luck with that. We'll see about that." But then this year we did see how that went, and it was pretty surprising. And actually, in comparison to that, we won every round during that state qualifier tournament, right? Right. Every round. Mm-hmm. So that actually turned out to be one of our best tournaments. So that was pretty funny. But so we'll be going off to state, and this is the first time for me I've I don't know, ever been somewhere else for school, getting a hotel and all that. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and we're probably leaving tonight though because of the snowstorm. So
it's
Ice
ice storm, ice, snow.
Yeah.
It's all in the land of the ice and snow.
Yeah.
So Van Halen. Anyways,
Come on,
Alex, you make me sad now. So you guys are going to state along with Shayla Roeder as well. She's going to be our timekeeper. Man, I can't believe you guys I felt like we weren't going to be able to get there. You guys were awesome.
No, Clements, you have to understand. That tournament last year, it was it didn't go. It was one of the funniest tournaments though. It was one of the funniest tournaments, but in just a hilariously bad way. I don't know how to put it. But during that, just in that moment, we just thought, there's no way. There's no way we got our state. But it just wasn't as far from our grasp as we thought. So that was it's all right.
Any thoughts, Dylan?
About
just this year compared to last year?
Oh yeah, I think it was significantly better than last year in terms of win-loss ratios and everything like that. Maverick and I form a great partnership, and don't take it to heart.
Such a charmer.
And but yeah, anyways, it'll be interesting to see how the competition is at state.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? I mean, you guys are right. Last year was a very, very tough, very rough year for us as a team. But I mean, this year you guys turned it around. And what was it? As affirmative when you two were together. Nobody could touch you guys.
We haven't
unbeaten
yet.
Yeah.
As
Lost a
affirmative.
single
So not looking to do that, but that's.
I mean, that would be
cool.
awesome if you guys go 3 for 3 on affirmative.
Yeah.
In terms of the semester year, we've already gone undefeated on affirmative.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all that needs to be counted.
So yeah, and then you guys, you're right. When you guys went to Mound Ridge for that 4-speaker tournament, you guys went 5-0, and then 4-1 in the tournament before that, right? So
Yeah.
So
Woo!
yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good for state, but that's mostly because we're going.
Yeah, seriously. Like, I don't know. I was going over there. I saw my parents about it. They're like, "Oh, are you like nervous or whatever?" I mean, I don't think I've been nervous about it at all because I'm thinking like even if we go over there and we literally lose like every single round, like at least we'll be eating like pizza and chilling at a hotel.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
and it'll be paid
Yeah.
for. I'm like, what?
All expenses paid trip.
The debate is just an extra thing on
right,
the side.
exactly.
Like, come
it's
on.
a side gig.
I mean, that's true because also, like, the fact is that qualifying for state, means that we were more successful this year than last year. And I say we, I mean, like, I only judged and that was about it. But I mean, like, you guys were more successful, just even qualifying for state and all that. So yeah. I mean, and I think, we've been talking about it a lot. If you watched the live stream on Tuesday and saw the third quarter, Mr. Moore was up there with me in the commentary booth. Oh, booth. We have a table.
Booth.
Yeah, I was there.
And so we were at the commentary table, and we talked about that as well. The how you guys were qualified for state and all that, and how proud that we are of you guys, for doing that. So yeah, I mean, so that's, I mean, also you guys were wanting to be on the podcast for quite a while. So today just seemed like the perfect day for that. So
Dylan was just really begging to get you on the podcast.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was me.
But,
we all know you want the fame.
I know, he just he only did debate for the cloud. But, yeah, this is a pretty sweet setup, I gotta say.
It looks different with the lights off in here, doesn't
I know. It makes me feel professional. I know.
Oh man!
For the first time in forever.
Technically, this is the first time in a while that we, and the first time since the Thanksgiving podcasts. I think since we recorded one, right? The last one I think was Mr. Coop Rider.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
It's been a little bit.
know.
I mean, final schedule and all that, kind of comes into play with a few things, and so yeah, and for you guys that are watching this on your phones or in your classes, shame. I mean, first of all, thank you for tuning in. But yeah, we're you're noticing that we're switching around between like a whole bunch of cameras. We've got a 3-camera setup this time for the first time.
That's crazy.
And microphones.
And microphones. The microphones are pretty sweet as well. I just.
I'll just mute that part.
What do you mean?
I'll just go on record.
I've been in day 100. I have not subscribed. You'll just edit it out.
Oh,
We'll get like Microsoft Sam just to say it not.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. So 2020 so far. What how is that going for you guys?
Oh, it's all right. It's kind of cool. Just I feel like that's kind of a trend for everyone. Just looking back on the decade and seeing like what you've done, so far all the way through it. So I don't know. It's exactly. I don't know. Haven't really thought about it too much because at the beginning of the decade I was like 6 around 6. So it's that's kind of cool. This year, I don't know, some of my aspirations. Looking forward to I don't know, getting out of sophomore year. That'd be pretty fun.
Go into that upper class level.
Yeah,
upperclassman level.
Finally, Dylan, you'll be able to run into people all the time.
Yeah, Dylan, you'll be like a senior. That'd be crazy. You'll be an old man at that point.
Yeah,
And
old white beard.
Yeah.
What does that make me then?
It's from last year. Remember the ex-ghost producer or whatever?
I don't exist. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alex is now going to put a halo over my head. Or go back to the horns as well.
Oh my God!
Well, the cameras are still on.
The power died. Are the cameras still on?
Yeah, because they're battery powered.
What happened? I don't even think the power went off. Like looking out there, like the light is still on.
The breaker blew. Somebody used the microwave.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Is
these
that
two are.
what that is?
host, go turn on the lights.
What is it connected to?
It's connected to the thing over there. So, but if that's the case, then all of our equipment should have shut down already too. So.
That's nice.
We do have Kelton DeBoard as well. Kelton, if you can turn on the lights for us, that would be awesome.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah, we've got the lights back on. The cameras are still working, and I'm still recording.
Man.
Is that camera still on? Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Turn on the
There
other
you go.
one.
No, I think the lights just went because the cameras are still
That's
battery
scary.
powered. I mean, I think it's. Oh well, light change.
Yeah.
Oh man. Today's podcast is a little bit short here, but
It's a little bit janky.
That happens. I mean, there was once where we recorded an entire podcast episode and with Mr. Moore, and all you got was just static for audio. There we go. Fix that.
No, just insert microwave that
Oh man. Let's see. What about you, Dylan? You're 2020 so far.
Yeah.
I think just the fact that it's 2020 has kind of put in perspective how fast time actually does move.
Yeah.
And
That's a smart answer.
And just looking back on what I've done in the past decade, kind of puts into perspective how much time I have left to do more things, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's 2020 anyways.
Yeah. And Alex, what about you?
I worked a lot.
Yeah, it's a cool year.
I haven't done too much.
You can say that you graduated, and you can take a look back on it with clarity.
I haven't graduated yet.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you
Yeah.
do.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was like,
it's like
what
it's
do you
like a
mean?
graduation year.
Missed 2020 by that much.
But I think the thing is though is that what, like 2020, like if you have 2021 vision, isn't that better than perfect vision?
No, that's
No,
worse.
2020
Is that worse?
vision is perfect vision. Your vision gets worse as you
The higher the second number is, the worse it is.
Ah, okay.
What about the first number?
That just stays the same. That's just the average of like.
Yo, Shad, get on the
Chad,
get
come
on
on
the
and say hi.
Wildcat Podcast over here. You're a master debater. Get over here.
I'm gonna watch.
No,
We're not allowed to say that term.
We'll just bleep that
it's
out.
not even. It's just make it. Just cut it out, and then when I say
it's the
debater,
podcast. Doing some interviews real quick. So yeah. Yeah.
We're not just here to watch.
All right. Well.
I just want to watch. Whatever.
Well, Chad does not want to come on and say hi. We're nearing that time where I have to leave, and so do our debaters. They have to go to various places. So So yeah, the first podcast of 2020, and we're gonna make sure that it's gonna be completely awesome.
Also, lights blow the next episode too.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, until the next time, I think we're gonna alter our schedule a little bit too on these podcasts. So yeah, well, lots of projects
Whoa.
lots of projects in the. I didn't even have you on camera whenever you do things like that.
Yeah, yes, but you can hear me. That's the important part. As long as you can hear me.
Well, yeah, I think they can hear you all the way over in King's room when they're singing. And with that said, on that bombshell.
Oh, sweet. All right. Nice. That's a good first episode.